Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's San Francisco facing Los Angeles.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. And the starting group for San Francisco. We've got Pierce. Marc Gasol is out there with Rodman. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Goodrich in at the point.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this quarter. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
From 17 feet out. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Johnson attacking. Out to Bird. For the three. Another miss by Johnson.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Shot's good from Bird.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Clark, I felt like that was a one-time mistake. They've got to know to pay more attention to him than that. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
13 feet away. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
San Francisco shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. San Francisco also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Gasol. Doug McDermott comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Hield subbed in for Paul Pierce. Wade can't hit. Whiteside kicks to McDermott. And Walton sends it back. They get it back. That's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. San Francisco making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Whiteside missing again. Wade dishes to Pierce. Here's Westbrook. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. James Harden. He's checking for Jimmy Butler. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Hield. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Conley against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Love. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drains the three-pointer.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's Pierce in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Harden inside the three-point line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles on top as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
On the court right now for San Francisco. Pierce is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Harden in the shooting guard.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target from outside. San Francisco trails by 10. Pierce the pass to Gasol. Makes it off the glass. Gasol's got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Worthy kicks to Westbrook. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Magic Johnson, who checked in for Los Angeles. Butler, he's checked in for San Francisco. Butler with the steal. It's tipped. Fires the three. Gasol missing again. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Worthy throws it down.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
O'Neal's checked in for Leonard. It's Thomas outside. Jordan with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dishes it to Worthy. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drops in the tray. He has 5.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
The pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Again, Los Angeles. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thomas gets a wide open look. And again, it's San Francisco with the 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
Fields checked in for San Francisco. Goodrich comes in for Isaiah Thomas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Pierce is doubled and stolen by Jordan. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Rodman. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Shot to stop the run. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq. Love comes in for Rodman. Bird, he's checked in for Worthy. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be... That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Out to Wade. Hands it from downtown. Bird's got 6.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Johnson dishes to Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men.
The second half just about to get going here. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bird in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. San Francisco trails by 13. Here's Goodrich. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Goodrich has got 13 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Jordan after Dennis Rodman's bucket there.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
It's good. And that's now 10 points for Jordan.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Butler kicks to Rodman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Goodrich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Goodrich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for San Francisco. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for Shaq. Love comes in for Bird. Wade, he's checked in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Here's Love. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Love's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. Love outside. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And it's San Francisco the other way. Conley against Westbrook. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Conley.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Count it, good. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Whiteside. Here's Hield. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Los Angeles leading by 12. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Westbrook kicks to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles leads by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court right now for San Francisco, Dennis Rodman is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Harden, then it's Conley, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Out to Wade. Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And Los Angeles leads by 18. Bird's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Conley with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Walton. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Dwayne Wade. San Francisco also with the sub. Goodrich, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Goodrich. He's got 16 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for San Francisco. Marc Gasol's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Pearson for James Harden. And San Francisco calls time here.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
They get the rebound. Here's Rodman. Another shot. And it's laid in by Pierce.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there. Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Westbrook kicks to Bird. Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't... think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Inside, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Goodrich passes to Rodman.
Talk about a terrific game for Rodman. He's got 10 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 22. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Shaq. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. And Kareem throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Gasol kicks to Pierce. Gasol a screen. Up, off.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pierce with the screen on Shaq. Gasol kicks to Pierce. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnover.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for O'Neal. Worthy comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Bird. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And the dunk by Worthy.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Well, you know, against a player of his caliber, you know, those layups sometimes are going to come no matter what the defense throws at him.
Westbrook against Thomas. Here's Worthy. Takes the three. Gasol with the rebound. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. So it's lost in.